Hi yogis, today we are going to be doing chair yoga with a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a scarf or a long sleeve shirt as a substitute. So let's get started. So we're going to take our strap off towards the side for our pranayama practice. We're going to find ourselves towards the edge of our seat. Our heels are going to be in line with our knees and knees in line with hip. Palms can be facing down or they can be facing up. Facing down is more grounding. Facing up is more receiving. Begin to shrug the shoulders up, and as you exhale, draw the shoulders down. Begin to find a drishti point, a soft focus. Option to close the eyes. Find a nice slow, deep breath in. Pause. And a nice slow, deep breath out. Nice slow, deep breath in. Taking a body scan from your toes all the way to the crown of your head. Noticing any areas where you're holding any tension or stress. And as you exhale, begin to ground into all the points that are touching your chair and the earth below you. A nice slow, deep breath in, finding a positive thought there. And as you exhale, releasing any negativity or any thoughts that you don't need during your yoga practice today. Another slow, deep breath in, and just notice your energy levels. Anything I say regarding your yoga practice is just a suggestion, it is not a command, so modify as needed. And exhale, honoring, making a pledge of non-judgment during your yoga practice, being open-minded. And with your next inhale, begin to blink open the eyes if they were closed. If the palms are facing up, begin to turn them down. Begin to draw the left ear towards the left shoulder. Allow the hips to get heavy, glutes to get heavy, shoulders to get heavy. And return, feeling that stretch through the side of the neck. And then begin to make a U shape, tucking chin to chest, going down and all the way over towards the right side. This time right ear to right shoulder. Same thing, allow the hips to get heavy, glutes to get heavy, and shoulders to get heavy. And feeling that side neck stretch. You guys are doing great. Taking in the sound of the birds. We're going to do that a little bit faster this time. U shape over towards the left side. Change of breath, U shape over towards the other side. Allowing your breath to initiate your movement, move over towards the other side. And last one. Bring the crown of the head back up to meet the center of the body. And inhale, shrug the shoulders, and this time exhale, draw the hands down on either side of the body. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, draws the shoulders down. 3 more. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, down. Leading with the crown of the head, we're going to fold down and forward. That might be hands on thighs, that might be hands on shins, and that might be coming all the way down. Hands on top of toes. Inhale, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And we're going to repeat that 2 more times. Exhale, flowing down as far forward as you can. Inhale, comes up, keeping the knees nice and parallel. Last time, exhale, around. Inhale, rolls up. This time we're going to add a twist. Exhale, down. Taking the right hand in between the feet and extending left arm up towards the sky. option to come up for arms if that's too deep, modifying as needed. Trying to stack shoulders on top of shoulders as best as you can. Exhale, return the hand down, rolling on up. We're gonna do that same thing other side. Exhale, down. Left hand, right hand opens up. Again, that can be hands square on the floor or forearms on the thighs. Trying to bring that shoulder, stacking on top of shoulder as best as you can. Exhale brings you down. Inhale rolls on up. We're gonna do that one more time each side. Exhale down. Rotate up. Change of breath. Bring it down. Inhale rolls on up. Again, other side. Rotate. Rotate back. Roll on up. Reach the arms up. Palms connect. Exhale down. Inhale up. Palms connect. Exhale down. Inhale reaches up. Palms connect. Exhale, hands at heart center. We're going to take our left fingertips and we're going to place them down, giving you a nice little wrist stretch. Be careful that the elbow doesn't come on down, and you want to keep it nice and parallel in line, elbow to wrist. And then we're going to switch. Palms together. Press, 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 press. And then we have right back of palm, keeping that elbow from dipping. Elbow in line with wrist. Bring it back. And roll those wrists, making fists. And then we're going to switch that rotation, change of breath. Hands back down to thighs. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, down. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, down. Do that one more time. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, down. We're going to reach for our strap. We're going to unravel our strap. We're going to take our hands on our strap, our scarf, or even our shirt to be shoulder width apart. And we're going to engage our core here as we twist. We're also going to ground through all four corners of both our feet. So we're going to rotate over towards the left and then bring it back towards center on the exhale. Inhale, lift, lengthening our spine as we rotate. Exhale brings us back towards the center. Inhale, lift. Exhale brings us back towards the center. Inhale, lift. Exhale brings us back towards the center. One more time each side. Taking arms up overhead to where is comfortable for you. It might be hands right in line with our shoulders, or it might be just a little bit out. So tuning into where is comfortable for your shoulder mobility, grounding through the feet and the hips, begin to lean on over towards that left side, grounding through that right hip. To keep our chair nice and stable. Inhale brings us back towards the center. Exhale drops over towards that right side. Filling in the side body, specifically our obliques. Inhale brings it back towards the center. One more each side. Exhale. Inhale brings us back towards the center and release back. Okay, we're going to take that strap, scarf, or long sleeve shirt off towards the side. Hands come back towards the side. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, draw down for 3, 2, 1. All right. So we're going to do a little sequence today to get our heart rate up as we're in our chair. So we're just going to start by marching. There is snapping and clapping involved. If you'd prefer that's too much multitasking for you, then just stick with the feet. So we're gonna step out with our left leg, bring it back in. Step out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. You're doing great. When it comes in, we're gonna add a snap. We're gonna add high knees. So we're gonna go out, in, in. We're gonna take our knees up, 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 up. And to do this, this uses a lot of lower abdominals and also a lot of core strength. We also have to lean back in our chair a little bit. It's a little bit of a balancing maneuver. If you need to, or you have the option, you can hold on to the side of your chair when we do this. So our sequence is gonna go out, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, and we'll repeat. So here we go, starting on the left side, we have out, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, together, out, in, knee, 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 together, out, in, knee, 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 together, out, in, 3 this time, together, out, in, 3, together, 4, just march in place. Woo, there's where that open-mindedness and that non-judgment comes into play. See if you can bring a smile to your face. Growth comes into play when we have the courage to conquer any fear. So if moving to a choreography isn't suiting you, then no worries. We're going to be out, snap, out, snap, out, snap, out, snap, out, snap, out, snap. Keep it going. You're doing great. Now we're going to touch it forward. Forward, together. Forward, together. Forward, together. As if we're testing the water, seeing how the temperature is. Tap the toe out, bring it back. Use that core. Now out to the side, out, snap. Out in front. 2, 3, 4, out to the side. 1. 4 forward. Side to side for 4. Touch forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, out. Tap it in. Last time, out. You're doing great. And toe, in, toe, in, toe, in, toe, in. March it out. And relax the legs, ground through the feet, knees and feet nice and parallel. Reach those arms on up. And exhale, reach them down. Inhale, reach them on up. Exhale, back down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Take your arms out like a T. Take your left arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Tuck chin to chest and really wrap those arms. How wrapped can you get? Is your heart rate up? And then switch. Arms out like a T. Right arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Taking the courage to try something new today. Keeping an open mind. And extend the arms up again. Palms connect. Exhale, hands at heart center. We're going to scooch back in our chair now. We're going to take our feet over towards the right side, and then we're going to open up that left leg. So this is option 1 for warrior 2 as the arms come on out towards this side. Option 2 is to slide back in your chair so that way you can extend that leg. Got a plant there. And then arms come on out. So modifying to what works with your prop and also your body. So if you have like handles on your chairs, then this might not be available to you. You might have to stand behind your chair. Most important part is that we want to modify our position so that way our knee is in line with our heel. So we have a safe alignment for our knee, and then arms come on out. We're going to take our palms up and we're going to bring our arms up straight, and then we're going to take our palms away from each other and down towards the ground. Palms up towards the sky, palms on down. This time palms up towards the sky, back palm rotates down and back towards that straight leg or even towards the bend. So here's what it'll look like if we're here. Here's what it'll look like if we're there. And then bring it back to that warrior 2. Bring it back to our first position, our first option if you have the leg extended, and help the other leg come back up. Move towards the top of your chair, march it out again. Left leg goes out. We have out, snap. Four toe taps. 2, 3, 4. Again. Out. 4 toe taps. Last time. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. 4 toe taps. 2, 3, 4. Reach those arms on up. Feet go parallel and down. And up. And down. Last one. This time palms connect. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving on over to warrior 2 on our other side. Scooching towards the back of our chair. Taking our feet over to the other side. And to open up our right leg, arms go out into that traditional warrior 2 shape. Second option is to straighten the leg back behind you. Again, setting up that knee alignment, knee isn't going past your heel, arms go on out. Palms turn on over and come up towards the sky, and exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Turn the left palm over, right palm stays down, slides back, and reaches on up. So this is what it'll look like for this option. This is what it will look like for our first option. Grounding to that front heel, coming back on up. If the leg's extended, helping it back in. If you're in this position, bringing the leg, helping it back on in. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, down. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, down. We're going to do something a little bit different this time. We're going to be moving to the back of our chair. I'm going to turn so you can see this way. We're going to take a couple steps back with our hands on our chair, coming into a variation of downward facing dog. So we want to have our feet nice and parallel, hip distance apart, 2 fist width wide is a good gauge, and then extend the arms forward. We want to have a strong core here, strong core, so that way we're not having an arch in our spine. We want to protect it. And then we want to be looking at an angle, so that way we're not looking down and crunching our head either forward or back. We want to just have a neutral spine here. Think crown the head out through the tailbone. This might be where it's at today, or maybe you can come down a little bit more. And you want to gauge, are the heels in line with the hips? We might even want to bend our knees to protect our lower back here. Maybe even gently rocking from side to side. And keeping the head nice and level. And begin to walk the feet back towards your chair. We're going to take our right foot and we're going to bend it. Well, actually, we're going to bend our knee and we're going to flex our right foot. That's where the terminology is. And then we're going to tap our toe and bring it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quad stretch. We're either going to hold it there or we're going to reach for that leg with our right hand outside of the foot, flexing the foot and trying to keep our knees together. Engaging the core, shoulders reaching down. And begin to release if you have the hold of the ankle or the foot. And we're just going to pulse that heel up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. We're going to do the same thing with the other side. Rolling shoulders back, engaging core muscles, transferring the weight over towards the right side so that way we can lift up the left leg. Knee bends, foot flexes, toes point down for a toe tap of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, or take that left hand reaching for the ankle. Try and keep the knees together, maybe flexing that foot. And feel it a little deeper into the quadricep, the front of the thigh muscle. Roll the shoulders back, engage the core. Release the hold with the left hand, keeping the heel up, keeping the knee bent for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take that left leg back into a lunging position. So notice that my left heel is reaching up. And same thing, I'm going to have my knee alignment. So if I need to adjust, I can. Knee isn't going past my heel. I can walk that back leg further out if I need to. And our left leg is going to be back and our left arm is going to be moving. It's going to be opening up, forward and back. Doing that 3 more times. Following the hand with your eyes. Last one. And we're going to switch hands. Right arm reaches forward and back, following with your hands. Two more. And bring the hands onto your chair, bringing it forward, and we're going to switch it out. Right leg comes back. Lunging, finding that safe alignment, knees and going past the heel, foot's behind, heels reaching up. I want to think of grounding through my front foot and it bringing back. And as I'm doing that, my toe is lifting. So what's happening is my back leg is pushing my hip forward and my front leg is pushing my hip back. So we have this push-pull to keep my hips parallel towards my chair. And then we're going to invite movement this time into the right hand first. Reaching up and over and back. 3 more. Last one for good measure. And switch hand onto the chair. Switch it out. Left arm reaches forward and back. Last one. Bring the hand back, bending into that back knee to release it, coming on forward. We're gonna keep our right hand on our chair. We're gonna take our left hand onto our hip. We're gonna bend into that left leg and we're gonna turn it out for Savasana tree pose. So we wanna have it in a kickstand. If we're feeling a little wobbly today, we're not as stable, low in energy, this might be our option today where we're gonna stay. We want our chin to be parallel with the floor, and we're looking for having a soft gaze, finding a drishti point of focus. And notice if you're collapsing into that hip. See if you can use that courage, that open-mindedness that you used before with our little dance sequence in our chair of sitting up as tall as we can. So this is option 1. Option 2 is we bring that foot to the inside of the calf. Option 3 is we take hold of that foot and we avoid putting pressure on our knee because we love our knee joint, and we're gonna bring that foot to the inside of the thigh. And if all that's too easy for you, then close down your eyes. Opens up a whole new world. And if you fall out of your tree pose, water it with positive kindness and your tree will go again. Hardest part, see if you can bring your breath nice and still. See if you can invite a smile onto the face. And then wherever you are, you're gonna extend the leg out and switch it on out. So we're gonna turn and face the other way. We're gonna do the same thing. This time our left hand's gonna go on our chair, and we're gonna turn it on out for the other side. Actually, it'd be your right leg, sorry. Right hand, right leg. I'm gonna face this way, just so that way you can see. So. Also so you can hear me. We're gonna do a kickstand, same thing. Ball of foot connected to the earth, heel above ankle, hand on hip, finding that strength in your standing leg and focus forward. Option to stay here or begin to take the other foot towards the inside of the calf. We're avoiding the knee and bringing the foot all the way to the inside of the thigh. And honoring what feels good for your body, and know that we're not symmetrical. It might feel better on this side to go to the inside of the calf. And if you need a little bit of a challenge, you can close down the eyes. Still trying to keep that chin parallel towards the ground. Slowing down the breath. Finding positive thoughts. And wherever you are, begin to extend that leg out and bring it on down. We're going to come back to sitting on our chair. We're going to use our strap. So we're going to come to the edge of our chair. We're going to hold on to either one of our sleeves, either one of the side of our scarf or our yoga strap. And we're going to take the center part and put it underneath the ball of our left foot. And then we're going to bring our knee closer towards us. And this might be where it's at today. Or maybe you begin to extend the leg forward, holding onto each edge of the strap. Notice if you start collapsing back, see if you can engage your core to stay up as tall as you possibly can. Dorsiflexion, toes reaching up towards the sky. Begin to invite a slow circle with the heel. Change of breath, change direction. Begin to bend into the knee, returning that foot back onto the ground. And we're going to switch over towards the other side. Taking the middle of our strap, scarf, or the middle of our long sleeve shirt towards the ball of the foot, right behind the toes. Grounding through that left foot for the support, begin to lift up that right knee. Option to stay here, or option to extend the leg. And you might have to adjust your arms on your strap, scarf, or sleeves. See if you can sit up as tall as you possibly can. It doesn't matter how high that leg gets, even if it's here. See if you can allow a smile on the face. You're doing awesome. You're doing yoga. Take all expectations and put them aside. Be grateful that you're taking this time for yourself. Another nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, begin to bend the knee, return that foot onto the ground, and release our strap, lifting our toes. We're just going to lift all 10 toes and place them down, almost like we're walking, or like my cat likes to do. Begin to take the left leg extended out and just begin to roll into that ankle. On the change of breath, change direction. Begin to take that left leg and begin to cross it over figure four. We want that knee reaching down towards the ground and our foot to be on our thigh, not our knee, and flexing. If this isn't available to you today, then just clipping the foot behind that front ankle and just allowing the hip and the knee to open out towards the side. You can stay upright or you can fold forward. Bending is going to be a little bit deeper of a hip stretch. Wherever you go today, find a nice slow deep breath in and a nice slow deep breath out. These are stretches that you can do whether you're doing independent or remote learning, you're at a computer all day, you're working. These stretches you can do independently. You just need a little bit more focus, clarity in your work. You just need a little bit of a break to bring more circulation through the body. And then begin to release the foot from the thigh or from behind the ankle. Hug the knee back in and release down. We're going to do the circle of the ankle on the other side. Change of breath, circle the other way. Figure four, other side, flexing the foot, clipping it behind the ankle, or taking that foot, crossing it over the thigh. Knee reaching down towards the ground. So for me, on this side, I'm going to take option one. And whatever variation you choose, whether it's foot on the thigh or foot behind the ankle, find your breath. Find that nice slow deep breath in. Find that nice slow deep breath out. Finding that nice slow deep breath in. And a nice slow deep breath out. Wherever you are, releasing that foot, extending the leg, and bending and releasing it back down. Inhale, shrug shoulders. Exhale, draw the shoulders back. We're going to be turning and looking over our left shoulder. just setting up a baseline. Find something on your wall or around you that lets you know that that is as far as you can look. Finding something that's stationary to look at. And as you exhale, bring your head back towards the center. Taking your left thumb, bringing a smile to the face, and we're going to move that thumb 3 times in a circle. Change direction, circle the other way. With that same hand, that same left hand, we're going to bring it towards the ear, being mindful of any jewelry moving around, maybe tugging on the lobe. Just warming up the cartilage, the edge of the ear, getting it as warm as you possibly can. And once it's warm, begin to release the hand, begin to turn and look over that left shoulder, finding a little bit more mobility. Maybe you look past that baseline of where you were looking before. And exhale, bring it back towards the center. We're going to do the same thing other side, turning and looking over the right shoulder, finding a baseline, something to look at that lets you know that that is as far as you can turn your head. And as you exhale, bring your head back towards the center. Right thumb gives a thumbs up, maybe a positive thought, allows the edges to curl up to create a smile, and then move that thumb in a circle 3 times. 3 times the other direction. Taking that same right hand to right ear, being mindful of jewelry working around, getting the earlobe and the whole outside of the ear nice and warm. Significantly warm enough, release your hand, look over the right shoulder, and notice if you have a little bit mobility in the neck. And exhale, release back towards the center. We're going to be making our way to our Savasana, our final resting pose. So there's 2 ways that you can do this in chair yoga. You can lean back in your chair and extend your legs where is comfortable for you, and then just allow the palms to relax down by your side. They're not held in a specific way. Just begin to close down the eyes. This is option 1. Option 2, if you have the space, you have the support below you, you can come into a variation of waterfall pose, or what is called Viparita Karani. Bringing your hip to the base of your chair, bring the hands behind you. You're just gonna bring your calves onto the chair. My chair's a little wobbly. And then folding on back. Moving any props out of the way. And this is gonna be dependent on your body. So the most important thing is that we don't want the hips to be up here in the air. So if that's happening to you, you might have to adjust the torso by moving further out or closer in. So for me, I have very short legs, but I have a really long torso. So for me, it's more comfortable to get the hips closer to align with the knee and then relax onto the calf. That might not be the case for you. So finding that comfortable position if this is the position you choose, or you can stay in your chair. And just begin to close down the eyes. Turn your attention to your breath. Find a nice slow, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Nice slow, deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, filling the lungs to full capacity. Pause, and exhale, letting all of that air out that you don't. Inhale, Nice and slow. And this time, see if you can exhale out the mouth. One more cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And allow your breath to go to your natural, spontaneous breath. And to close down the eyes. Interlax all the muscles in the face, allowing there to be a space between your upper and lower jaw. Relax one shoulder back and the next, down your spine. Relax upper and lower arms, right and left fingers. Going from the thumb all the way to the pinky. All 10 fingers relaxed. Allowing all the muscles from your torso going from your neck to your tailbone, down your spine, soften and release. Relaxing hips, relaxing upper and lower legs, relaxing all 10 toes. The whole right side of the body relaxed, the whole left side of the body relaxed, allowing the whole body to relax. And with your eyes closed, begin to take in sounds around you. The sound of music in the distance, the sound of birds, the sound of my voice. Begin to bring your attention to the sound of your natural, spontaneous breath in your heartbeat. Turning your attention to your mind. Not focusing on the past, it's already happened, why worry about it? Not focusing on the future, it hasn't happened yet. Worrying is just a waste of emotion at this point. Focusing on the present moment, and all there is to relax. With your eyes closed, begin to imagine the most peaceful place. It can be a place you've been, it can be a place that's made of. What is the temperature there? Is it tropical? Is there snow? What smells out there? Smells of hibiscus flowers or pine trees. What do you see? Are there hilltops covered in snow? Or is there an ocean? With soothing waves. Just observing that space around you. That peaceful place. That mind vacation. Imagining every detail of that peaceful place. What sounds can you hear? Is there a crackling of a fireplace? The sound of the ocean. Be a few more minutes in that peaceful place. Just know that you can return to this peaceful place at any time that you need. And come back to the sound of your heartbeat, the sound of your breath. With your eyes closed, begin to imagine a space around you, taking in the sound of the birds, the music, the wind chimes. Begin to bring subtle movement back to the body by wiggling fingers and toes. And Viparita Karani, legs up the chair. You're going to hug one knee in and the next, gently rocking from side to side. Allow the knees to drop over. A nice fetal position, and then press into the earth. Come up to a comfortable seat sitting next to your chair. If you took Savasana today in your chair, and you're just going to slowly bring one knee in and the next, and to stack vertebrae on top of each other and become more grounded in your feet and the hips. Bring that subtle movement back to the toes and the fingertips. Whether you're in your chair or off towards the side, begin to inhale, reach arms up overhead. Palms connect, exhale, hands at heart center. Option is stay here or bring the hands onto the thighs, entirely up to you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your yoga practice today. The light in me honors that positive light within each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you.